1, 2. Thank you very much. Let me greet all members of media present today. Greet the executive mayor who's present. Obligations that the executive and the management had to attend to. But I want to thank you for your patience, for being with us up until this time. So we are starting and everyone is welcomed. So colleagues, I see that the media houses that are present today, Central News is here, Free State Sun is here, Weekly View is here, General News is here, Kutulua TV, One Free State is here, OFM is also here. Which one am I missing? Voice for Change. Voice for Change, the media house? Yes. All right. Now, everyone is welcome, colleagues. So now I'm going to allow the acting municipal manager to give a press statement. Over to you, acting municipal manager.
Thank you very much to the media houses present today. Good morning. My name is Tao Fanyani. I will just be reading through the statement that has been prepared by the municipality for today. This is our media briefing that we just wanted to give today. Which was aiming at just giving the way forward, the vision and the plan that the municipality will be following in this year of 2025-2026, in particular, continuing in 2026 up to 2027. So the institutional Lekgotla marked a pivotal moment for Matjhabeng local municipality. It was not just a routine engagement, but a focused leadership platform aimed at strengthening institutional performance, sharpening execution, and accelerating the implementation of council-approved priorities, in particular, that is service delivery. Convened as an outcome-driven process, the Lekgotla brought together both political and administrative leadership to ensure alignment between strategy, governance, budgeting, approvals, and implementation capacity. Guided by Vision 2050, deliberations focus on repositioning Matjhabeng as a diversified, resilient, and competitive regional economy. So the key catalyst incentives that were critically assessed during the Lekgotla, our special economic zone, the project that we are still busy with, our renewable energy, that is a project, looking at the municipality as an energy hub, our Pakisa Raceway, and our R30 economic development, that is corridors. These initiatives are intended to unlock investment, stimulate job creation, broaden the municipal revenue base, as well as a decisive shift to municipal pathway away from its historical, that is, dependency on mining, towards a sustainable and future-oriented, that is, growth trajectory. So the Lekgotla was also held within the context of the mandatory financial recovery plan. Now, whatever that was taking place as far as the Lekgotla is concerned was also focusing, paying special attention to the financial recovery plan, which is the mandatory financial recovery plan that the municipality is currently that is embarking, that is on. We will be aware, just to state, that the municipality is in that plan in terms of Section 1395 of the Constitution, following directives from the Free State Provincial Executive Council and the Free State High Court, developed in accordance with the Municipal Finance Management Act and overseen by the National Treasury. The recovery plan provides the governance and financial framework within which the municipality is required to operate. In this regard, the Lekgotla served as an integral, that is a platform to align developmental, that is a project, financial recovery, obligations, and institutional readiness as far as this implementation is concerned. This alignment is particularly critical as Matjhabeng continues to navigate the long-term structural decline of the gold, that is mining sector within the area, which has resulted in economic contradiction, job losses, reduced, that is the municipal revenue. We're just addressing those issues. So the strong governance, financial discipline, and accountable implementation are therefore essential to restoring growth, public confidence, as well as service delivery. So the that is affirmed commitment to the implementation of the mandatory financial recovery plan were emphasized, that is during the sessions. So Matjhabeng local municipality has also noted that there's been several allegations within the public domain regarding the implementation of this plan, which is the financial recovery plan, which including claims that the municipality has failed to cooperate with the provincial executive government and representatives as such, as far as the issues of this plan is concerned. So I want to also reiterate that the municipality rejects those claims as misleading and lacking proper context, particularly given the seriousness of the recovery process and the need to protect, that is the confidence within the governance of the municipality, in particular service delivery and the financial stabilization, that is efforts that are driven by the financial recovery plan. So the municipality confirms that it is under this constitutional intervention in terms of Section 1395 A and C of the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa. Now these sections provide that a mandatory intervention where a municipality is in a financial crisis is requiring that the provincial executive to impose a recovery plan aimed at securing the municipality's ability to meet its obligations, including the delivery of basic services. This intervention is therefore a structured constitutional that is mechanism intended to restore stability, strengthen accountability, and protect the public interest. Now the municipality further clarifies that the financial recovery plan is not a municipal policy document which is drafted at the discretion of the municipality. It is a mandatory, that is financial recovery plan in terms of Chapter 13 of the Municipal Finance Management Act of 2003. Now in terms of that act, mandatory financial recovery plans imposed following a section of 139 intervention compiled through the Municipal Financial Recovery Services, which is MFRS, Municipal Financial Recovery Services within National Treasury, that is recovery framework. So the plan, the FRP, is required to address specific financial and institutional measures to restore the municipality's viability, financial viability, including stabilization interventions, reforms, and governance controls. It is therefore a formal and legally structured instrument imposed within the intervention. So Matjhabeng local municipality emphasizes that it is implementing the financial recovery plan and remains committed to its continued implementation in line with the prescripts of the Municipal Finance Management Act. In this regard, Section 146, subsection 1 of the Municipal Finance Management Act provides that the municipality must implement the approved recovery plan, and that all revenue, expenditure, and budget decisions must be taken within the framework of the plan, which is of the recovery plan itself. The municipality therefore rejects the assertions that it has refused implementation and confirms that financial management reforms are currently underway. It should be emphasized that these revenue enhancement, cash flow stabilization measures strengthen the data management, expenditure controls, and procurement governance measures are being carried out within the financial recovery plan framework as required by the law. Now, the municipality recognizes that the FRP implementation is a complex engagement requiring sustainable institutional effort and coordinated actions across multiple areas. As such, progress cannot reasonably be assessed through isolated accepts of correspondence or selective interpretations detached from the broader financial and operational realities that the FRP is designed to address. The municipality remains focused and on stabilizing operations, strengthening governance system, restoring financial discipline, safeguarding service delivery in a sustainable manner through establishment of effective systems and controls. Matjhabeng local municipality also disputes the claims that it has declined to submit reports or information to the intervention structures. The FRP reporting is not informal. It is a formal governance process which must be supported by credible data, reconciled records, as well as variable evidence. So the MFMA framework requires measurable actions and monitoring arrangements, and reporting must maintain integrity, audibility, and proper institutional record keeping. The municipality remains committed to reporting through the correct governance channels aligned to the intervention framework, and will continue to support lawful oversight processes. The municipality further emphasizes that monitoring of the FRP is not the function of a single individual, nor can it be reduced to a unilateral administrative process. Monitoring is a multi-layered and forms part of the broader intergovernmental framework. Therefore, Matjhabeng local municipality, through its administration, remains the implementing authority in terms of the Municipal Finance Management Act, Section 146, subsection 1, where it states that the municipality must implement the financial recovery plan, while the provincial executive retains responsibility to oversee the intervention under the Constitution, national treasury structures, including MFRS recovery mechanism, remain an integral part to the overall oversight and technical support environment. For this reason, monitoring and reporting processes must retain structured, coordinated, and legally compliant processes. The municipality acknowledges the important role played by the provincial executive in the intervention process, including through the appointment of the provincial executive representatives. The municipality recognizes that these structures are intended to strengthen coordination and support the implementation of the recovery, of the recovery program. However, it should also be emphasized that the intervention roles must be exercised strictly within the parameters of the Constitution, as well as the parameters of the Municipal Finance Management Act. Matjhabeng local municipality cannot accept the introduction of parallel procedures that are not authorized by law or that undermine established municipal financial governance system. The intervention must reinforce lawfully accountability and stability, and cannot be advanced through informal or unlawful processes that conflict within the municipality's statutory responsibilities as the implementing authority. With regard to issues of procurement, Matjhabeng local municipality firmly rejects any suggestions that decisions are taken outside the legal prescripts. Municipality procurement and expenditure are done in accordance with the Municipal Finance Management Act, relevant to the supply chain management legislation and regulations which within the constitutional procurement principles. The FRP exists to restore governance discipline, service delivery capability. It should not be mischaracterized as a basis to obstruct lawful operations decision making required to continuity of services and prevention of further fruitless and wasteful expenditure. Matjhabeng local municipality remains committed to the objectives of the intervention and lawful implementation of the financial recovery plan. The municipality acknowledges the seriousness of the financial and service delivery challenges faced and reaffirms that recovery requires discipline, cooperative governance, credible reporting, and consistent implementation of the stabilization measures. The municipality therefore calls on all stakeholders to engage responsibly and constructively in support of restoring the financial stability and service delivery and integrity for communities of Matjhabeng. Also, there was an issue of the procurement of the newly acquired sewer combination trucks, which were procured by the municipality. On the 30th of June 2025, Matjhabeng local municipality procured 2 combination sewer trucks, following a duly authorized request from the fleet section within the municipality. The procurement process fully complied with all prescribed supply chain management requirements, and all supporting documentation was properly approved and signed. The supplier, in terms of Marafe Holdings, is a credible service provider which was appointed through the National Treasury under RT57, that is transversal contract for the fleet procurement, where the municipality is currently procuring, that is the fleet under National Treasury RT57 transversal contract. In accordance to this contract, Marafe Holdings supplied the base vehicle and delivered them to the municipality as appointed a builder. Werner Pumps was contracted to fit and complete the combination units. As Werner Pumps is not appointed on the RT57 contract procurement, this was had to work with Marafe Holdings, who is appointed through the National Treasury, that is RT57 contract. There are claims circulating on social media alleging that the 2 combination units should have cost approximately 10.8 million, while the municipality paid approximately 20 million. Those claims are misleading, are based on inaccurate quotations purportedly sourced from vendor pumps. The quotations referenced in the social media relates to an IMPI combination unit, whereas the municipality procured a Manzi recycling combination. So already the 2 assets, the 2 trucks, are completely 2 different trucks which are not the same, which now this has significantly higher and more advanced specification. The specifications of the IMPI combination trucks are much more different to that of a Manzi recycling combination truck, meaning that the combination trucks that the municipality has procured are Manzi recycling combination trucks. They are not IMPI combination trucks. And between these 2 products, there's a huge difference as far as the level of specification are concerned. Another one is at a standard level. The IMPI combination unit, it's a standard basic truck that deals with issues of sewer. The Manzi recycling combination truck is a truck with a lot of specification, much more advanced, way different in terms of operations as far as that is these 2 machines are concerned. It's like comparing 2 different cars, where you can compare an entry level, say a Golf VW, and then you compare that with a Q7, and then you expect that the prices must be the same. So this is what has been going around in the social media, where in addition the social media quotation excluded service plans for both trucks and combination units, rendering it as an invalid basis for comparison. The Matjhabeng local municipality therefore confirms that the procurement process was lawful, compliant, aligned with National Treasury prescripts, and the prices paid reflect market standards, the approved specification applicable to service plans, and the full scope of the supply. allegations of inflated prices that are going around on social media are extremely unfounded. The municipality will also institute legal actions against a former councillor who sourced and circulated this misleading information or misleading quotations from a supplier, thereby creating a confusion amongst residents and casting serious, auspicious, that is a scenario against the municipality. There's also a report that the municipality has prepared, a detailed report on the upgrades and the improvements at the Ferdi Mayor Hall as part of the maintenance. This has come as a result of the resolution of council where, as part of maintenance, administration had the responsibility to upgrade and to improve all the halls. A detailed report is available in this effect, outlining the scope of work undertaken to the Ferdi Mayor Hall, the progress that has been achieved, the municipality's commitment to maintain quality as far as our community, that is, facilities are concerned. So there's also an urgent mandate for restoring confidence in accelerating service delivery, which is the vision and the program of the municipality, that one of our most urgent responsibility is to restore public confidence and accelerate service delivery. This is not optional, it is an essential activity that has to take place. While we fully acknowledge the scale of challenges that we face as far as service delivery is concerned, we are equally clear about our responsibility to respond with urgency and focus and coordinated action as far as the challenges of service delivery are concerned within the municipality. I must also further state that the municipality is committed in fighting vandalism and vandalism of public infrastructure. We're currently experiencing a lot of vandalism on our public infrastructure, being it on the wastewater treatment that is a plant, as well as our pump stations, as well as our street lights, as well as a stealing of cabling. So as a municipality, we are fighting this vandalism of our public infrastructure, and the municipality is deeply concerned about ongoing acts of vandalism targeting critical infrastructure, including the deliberate dumping of foreign objects and sand into our sewer networks, as well as cable theft affecting the street lighting. These criminals act to undermine the service delivery and to reverse the progress and erode community dignity. We strongly condemn such behavior, and we will work closely with the law enforcement agencies to identify and act decisively against those who are responsible, that is to vandalize, that is the municipal infrastructure. We are also on a drive to strengthen the revenue collection of the municipality, because we need a revenue in order to render services. Through our Operation Patala, the revenue collection remains critical to the survival of the municipality. Operation Patala revenue enhancement programs are being intensified to improve collection rates, enhance billing accuracy, and promote a culture of payment. Without revenue, service delivery cannot be sustained. Residents are therefore urged to honor their municipal accounts to enable the municipality to be able to deliver that is quality services. The municipality is capable or is committed to ethical and a clean that is a government. And a disciplined institution is the foundation of the effective service delivery. All departments must operate with a shared sense of purpose, and every employee within the municipality must commit to professionalism, punctuality, and performance. The municipality has eliminated issue of ghost workers, ended unnecessary month-to-month contracts, and forced performance agreements, and will implement consequence management without any fear or favor to those officials within the municipality who are not doing their work. Our objective is to rebuild a municipality that is functional, responsive, effective, and accountable to its people. In conclusion, we are under no illusions about a road ahead. but we are clear about our direction. The era of excuses are over. This is the year of action, which has been declared as a year of action. The administration must focus on action, delivery, and measurable results, especially with an intention of serving our communities. Let us work together, council, administration, employees, and communities to build the Matjhabeng we all deserve: clean, safe, functional, and people-orientated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tabopanyani. Now, colleagues, we are going to give to the executive mayor to have an interaction with the media. Thereafter, we'll have a question and answer session. All right, the statement is out and it will be shared. From what you got, you can then start asking questions. So you will raise your hand and then in house. I see a hand.
Good day, my name is Abigail Fasaki from Journal News. I would just like to ask, what are the measures in taken to ensure that vandalism is curbed? Also, what repercussions can be faced due to vandalism, and since it's such an issue within the city, in the municipality?
Thank you. I am tempted to give you, but I do not want to set a precedence. In our previous media interactions, we have civil organizations coming through, but I have not allowed them. So for now, please forgive me that.
Okay, it's fine.
Thank you for understanding. Colleagues, do we have any? No, I understand fully, but I do not want to set a precedence. Hence, it happened in the past. We have civil organizations joining our media.
But the acting MM just stated already, we are going to work together, the community, the staff, the council, and everyone, unless if everything that he's been mentioning here was just...
Reality is that, you do have platforms.
Yes.
We do have platforms. So, the relevant platforms that will allow you to interact with the administration and the political leadership of the municipality. So, forgive me for now. Colleagues, is there any before we give to the executive mayor? All right, there's one question.
Thank you once again, Program Director. As far as the vandalism is concerned, as a municipality, we have invested firstly on appointing a reputable security company, which has got many years of experience operating within the area of Free State, Welcome in particular, because one of the reasons that we looked at this company, looked at their work that they've been doing as far as the protection of assets are concerned within the area, and also the fact that it's a company that is locally based and also creates job creation within the area. I must state that they are putting serious technology to deal with issues of vandalism. They've started with all the pump stations that have been handed over by putting a high-tech, that is cameras that they can be able to assess, and they can give signals when there is vandalism that is taking place. They will also be embarking now on a serious vandalism that we are currently experiencing of the cable. There's a technology that they are busy working with the municipality that they will put on the issues of dealing with the vandalism of the cable, with issues of our electricity that always goes down as a result of the stealing of the cable, and issues of our street lights. But I will not dwell much in terms of their strategies, because it's a very sensitive matter, the issue of security. If I divulge a lot of information, I might be giving the criminals who are stealing our infrastructure to prepare themselves. But what I can say that there are serious initiatives that the council is investing in terms of dealing with the issues of vandalism. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll give to the executive mayor to interact with media. Over to you, executive mayor.
No, thank you very much. I thought colleagues will be asking questions around the fleet that we brought. So look, the statement is clear. So you don't have a question on that one. Yes.
Again, Abigail Fasaki from Journal News. I want to ask, the MA made an example of comparing Volkswagen to a Q7, which means there was quite a pertinent or big budget for these fleet and so forth. I'm talking about the sewer cleaning system fleets. Why not rather spend it on service delivery in that instance than spend it rather on the fleet itself?
Let's first allow this gentleman to explain. You can come, sir. I will answer some of the questions after.
Good morning, everyone. Just give me a second just to open up here. Okay, my name is George Jolly. I'm the sales manager for Werner SA Pumps and Equipment. We were the OEM that was appointed to build the two new Amanzi recycling combination vac jet trucks that are parked outside for Matjhabeng Municipality. Just a little bit of information about Werner Pumps before we get into the actual recycling unit versus the standard combi unit. Werner Pumps has been in business in South Africa for over 38 years. We specialize in the design, manufacturing and supply of industrial sewer cleaning equipment, high pressure cleaning equipment and vacuum cleaning equipment. The company has built a reputation as a local industry leader through the focus and delivery of very high quality and low maintenance, 100% South African built equipment. We used to import equipment from overseas, that being the Kaiser brand of equipment from Switzerland, when we decided to actually bring everything in-house to create jobs and locally build the trucks 100% in our country, which we are now doing. Just to go back a little with regards to the post that was made on social media with regards to the Impi versus the Amanzi. Werner Pumps is aware of the statement issued by Voice of Change Gatful to social media platforms, which contains incorrect details of costings of two of the Amanzi recycling combination vac jet trucks that were recently acquired by Matjhabeng Municipality. The Matjhabeng Municipality ordered two Amanzi combination recycling vac jet trucks, a significantly sophisticated and complex machine. The Amanzi offers advanced technology for recycling of water, as well as for recycling of the jetting water, which saves the municipality up to 170,000 litres of water per day, as well as reduced operational and fuel costs for the truck to be driven back and forth to get the water. A representative of Voice of Change contacted Werner Pumps to obtain a quotation for a Werner Impi combination vacuum jetting truck, which was supplied. The Impi truck retails at a significant lesser amount than the Amanzi due to the differing operational functions, that being the recycling function. So the recycling function ideally will allow the municipality to save water, so from an environmental perspective they're doing their job, as well as operational costs from having to go and get water. The truck can use dirty sewage water to unblock the drains where the overflow is happening. So there's a huge saving as far as the operational side of things. The quotation posted on social media and outlets of Voice of Change Gatful is incorrect and was requested for the incorrect vehicle that was actually supplied. Therefore, the allegations of Voice of Change Gatful regarding the Werner truck costings with regards to municipality are wholly inaccurate and are not a true reflection of the Matjhabeng Municipality order for the municipal responsibilities. Thank you very much.
You now know the response. I think the acting municipal manager, through our statement, is very clear that our interest 2026 is to improve service delivery. The President of the Republic, he has declared this year as a year to fix local government. We have also did the same declaration that this year is the year of action, is the year of improving service delivery, is the year to fix Matjhabeng. If you listen to our statement, there have been round that the leadership of Matjhabeng, the executive mayor, the acting municipal manager, and the entire leadership is not committed to implement the financial recovery plan. We want to put it on record that Matjhabeng have no options, because this is a court order that must be implemented by the leadership of this municipality. We want this municipality to recover. We want this municipality to serve our people of Matjhabeng. Any other narrative that is put by some of people who have their own narrow understanding, we wanted to put it clear. To us, that is a tendency of a counter-revolutionary. Those people represent a counter-revolutionary tendencies. Because all what their interest they want here, they want to loot this municipality. That is their interest. This municipality is not under administration. That must be very clear. We are not under administration, we are under the financial recovery plan. We are going to implement this plan without any fear or favor, in line with that court order. All the leadership of this municipality, councillors, and our employees, we will do everything in our power to implement the financial recovery plan. What we will not accept is instructions that are unlawful. We do not care where those instructions come. Anything that is unlawful will not be implemented in Matjhabeng under our leadership. We know that there are other intentions where people they think that of dissolving this municipality. I want to put it on record. This municipality will not be dissolved, because we are doing everything in our power to recover this municipality, to serve. What comes first to us is the people of Matjhabeng. Please, anyone that comes to assist in this municipality must not bring politics, because we will not accept that. To us, that is an anarchy that will not be accepted in Matjhabeng. This gentleman, who was a former councillor Bakwena, who went to go to that company and request a quotation, his interest, because he was defeated in his own political party, his interest is a tendency of a counter-revolutionary. And he must know that he has been rejected by the people of Matjhabeng. He contested the election, he lost it. And even now, 2026, he is going to contest it, he is going to lose. Because the people of Matjhabeng know their leader, know their party, know the people who put the people of Matjhabeng first. Any other one, whether they're in the professional government, whether they're in the national government, those who have other intention, we want to put it clear, we will not accept tendencies of counter-revolutionary in Matjhabeng. We are here to serve our people. Any other intervention must be around strengthening this municipality. And we will do everything in our power to work together with the provincial government and the national government. We know that we're supposed very soon to meet with the Minister of Finance, the MSC of Treasurer, our Premier, the MSC for Copter, and the Minister of Water and Sanitation, to explain to them the work that we have been doing, and also visit projects which is they have been finished. Some of those projects they are under construction. What must be clear now? Put our people first, leave politics. Those who want politics, They must go where they politic, not in Matjhabeng. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Executive Mayor. Colleagues, I don't know if you have a question. If not, I'm going to close this. You have a question? All right, no, it's fine. We're going to close the media briefing, and then from there we will take a walkabout to the very same tracks that the Executive Mayor and the MM spoke to, the ones that you bought from Ghana, so that you can go and satisfy yourself about all the specifications, the capacity of the track, to see that this is what has been bought for the people of Matjhabeng to address the challenge of sewer that we have. We know that there is a lot of challenges that are happening here, but there is an intervention that is happening. So as a municipality, we are also making our part to ensure that we solve all the challenges of sewer that we are facing. By so saying, let me thank all the members of the media that are present today for this session. Thank you for always continuing to adhere when we send the invite to come, so that we